In this video, I'm discussing how you can get your first client in 24 hours. Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Natasha, the business recruiter. Welcome back to my channel. So when it comes to you actually being able to get clients, it's important that you determine what your strategy is going to be from the very beginning. And that means deciding on whether you're going to leverage cold calling or cold emailing or a combination of both. And it's also important that you understand that no matter what the strategy is that you choose, what's really going to matter is the amount of intentionality that you actually put into your strategy. And this holds true for whether or not you're cold calling or cold emailing. When you think about the term cold, it really indicates the fact that this is someone who you have not had a personal relationship with before. However, you want to ultimately be able to build up to being able to get some type of relationship with that individual, whether it be a cold email or a cold call. The easiest way for you to go about doing this is to ensure that you're actually able to personalize the message as much as you possibly can. Keep in mind, even thinking about yourself, you probably receive a significant amount of cold emails or cold calls on a weekly basis. And a lot of those you either ignore or just don't simply even acknowledge them to begin with. And the problem is that everyone is using some form of a cold strategy in order to be able to get prospective clients. The way that you're going to be able to stand out in a market that is vastly saturated with individuals who are reaching out on a consistent basis is to really personalize the message. And that doesn't necessarily mean addressing someone by their name, although that is one way that you can go about personalizing a message. It's really getting creative and thinking outside of the box. Now, if you're enjoying this video so far, then be sure to go down below and hit that subscribe button as well as that bell so that you can get notified of all of my videos that drop weekly. So you're probably wondering exactly how do you begin to start to think outside of the box? Well, I already mentioned one in terms of personalization as it relates to being able to leverage someone's name. And a lot of email automation tools out there actually allow you the ability to be able to do this rather easily. However, you can also take it a step further in terms of the content that you include within your cold email. Let's say, for example, you're searching for some decision makers via LinkedIn. One of the ways that you can go about identifying a certain subset of a particular niche that you've decided to focus on is to figure out what are some common similarities that you have with those decision makers. One common one could be the college that you attended. Are there decision makers who also attended that college? And is that a way that you can actually connect with that individual? Some other items that you can take into consideration is the location that they're located in. Are there some similarities in regards to how you can compare and contrast your experience? Or even potentially the location where you grew up. Is there some similarities that are there? Another similarity that you can also take a look into is previous job or work history. Does their work history look very similar to yours? Is that going to be a way that you can actually spark a conversation? Again, you want to find ways that you can actually think outside of the box and really add a personal connection. Not only is it going to help you stand out from a cold email perspective, but ultimately from a human perspective and thinking through sales psychology, it's important that you keep building a relationship top of mind. Now, if you're someone who's still in the beginning stages and you're getting ready to send out your cold email campaign or even begin your cold calling campaign, you want to ensure that you have your contract in place before you begin. And if you have not thought about your contract, then I am here to help. I'll leave the link down below in the description box to my free contract template that you can leverage to get started immediately. Well, that is it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, then be sure to give me a thumbs up. As well as if you are not in my Facebook group, we are continuing to grow and we are in there talking all things recruiting. I definitely encourage you to join, so I'll also be sure to leave that link down below in the description box for you as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.